What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back to another Ride 4 video. So today I'm in Nurburgring, looking for a good setup and doing some other lap to get quicker. So the fastest lap on PC right now is 1:55.6 and I'm looking to get closer to the time or better the time. So the guy said the fastest lap on PC using soft front, soft rear, and in this video I'm using hard front, soft rear because I'm just not able to use it soft. After like 2 or 3 corners, I'll already burn them all. So I just want to give you a quick rundown about the setup I'm using and the idea behind it, because Nurburgring is a very technical track, a bumpy track as well. So you need to find a suitable compromise between a bike that wanna compress a little bit on the braking, and also a bike that will be stable on a high speed, and also a very low speed. So when using a soft compression, you're having a lot of movement, especially on the downhill braking and also on a slow speed apexes. So you can see the rear is moving all over the place because I stiffen the rear up much better, so I can use the rear to slide. That's my riding style. Everybody has his own riding style. As you can see also as well, my front tire is all over the place. The temperature has just gone through the roof. I stiffen the rear shock absorber as well in order to get the rear to slide, so I can use the rear to turn into the bend. So doing this, help me offload some weight off of the front end, so that I'm not constantly on the limit, especially when the front tire is so, temperature-wise gone through the roof. So out of the 5 setup idea I tried on this track to get a good balance, you need a bike that can absorb the bumps and also wanted a ton, but you also need a bike that will suck the bumps up very well on the braking and also the downhill braking. So that was one of the challenges that really make this track so maybe difficult to go quick on for some people. So coming to the end of the lap, I managed to do 1:56.0 at my second attempt, but I wasn't satisfied with that lap because I couldn't use the front end as I wanted to use it, and I was just too much on the limit and I couldn't really push a lot. If you notice, I was actually mostly using my rear to do all the steering, and I was just trying to tiptoe my front end into the corner in order to make the apex. So I went back to the page, make some changes to the suspension, move down the preload setting a little bit and bump up my final gear ratio just to give me that a bit of a stability on the acceleration coming out of a slow speed corner, and also when I'm on the lane angle and using my edge grip to get the traction out of the slow bend. Second lap didn't really started well, to my opinion. I was a bit struggling in the first part. The rear was still kind of moving all over the place, but the front tire I was getting a better grip, so I could really make the apex much better. I can really lean more on the bike and also lean more on the brake at the slow speed corner and coming from a high speed bend as well. And coming into this bend, I was able to brake a bit later, carry a bit more speed, and the tire just still stay yellowish, so it didn't went all over the place like the first lap I did with the previous setup. I went wild a little bit, so this was a bit of my mistake. The rear, still twitching all over the place because of the loss of the grip. So I was also using my rear to steer the bike into the corner, so I can get a better exit here, and back down to first gear just to get the front to tip it all in, quick to second gear, third gear, fourth gear, and try to maintain and carry the whole speed to the chicane here. And my rear was much more better on the braking, but I went wild there a little bit, and I was very, very tentative on getting back onto the gas, but I managed to put it together here, get to the apex, get on the throttle and boot it to the finish line. So I'm not really 100% satisfied because I did like 1:55.8 here. I think I could have maybe 1/10 or 2/10 quicker than what I did here, because the last bend I was not really confident. Alright guys, here's the setup. I hope the setup help you out, and I hope you're able to get better as well on the track using my setup and maybe modify it to your own riding style a little bit. Thank you so much for tuning in once more. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, hit that like button, also comment down below. I really appreciate your help. I'll see you at the next video, guys. Stay safe out there. Peace.